Children of Africa, gather close, for I will tell you a story. A story of rivers and lakes, of warriors and fishermen. The story of the Luo. Long, long ago, before the great waters of Lake Victoria were ever touched by the Luo. Their footsteps began far, far away. They lived by the mighty river Nile, in the lands we now call South Sudan. There, cattle grazed under the sun, and families lived close to the river's breath. But the Nile, she is a restless mother, and she whispered to her children, "Go south, go and find a new home. Follow my waters, and life shall be yours." And so, the Luo began their journey. They walked and walked, across valleys, through forests, following rivers like trails of silver. Fathers carried spears. Mothers carried calabashes of milk. Children carried the songs of the journey. Wherever they rested, they left behind footprints. And wherever they settled, they carried with them their language, their cattle, their drums. After many moons, they reached the great shining water, Nam Lolwe, what the world now calls Lake Victoria. The lake opened its arms to them. It gave them fish, fertile soil, and a horizon without end. And the Luo said, Here we shall build our home." Now listen, for this is where their story blooms. By the lake, the Luo became fishermen, their canoes slicing through dawn waters, their nets glittering like spider webs kissed by the sun. They became farmers, tilling the black soil, planting millet, sorghum, maize. They became traders, moving goods, stories, and wisdom across villages. And they became musicians. Their music. The sweet notes of the nyatiti harp, the heartbeat of the drum, the deep call of the horn. The Luos sang their history. They danced their sorrows. They drummed their joys. And in their proverbs, they hid wisdom. Jowi, oknyal, rieko, ndalo ashiel. A buffalo cannot be slaughtered in one day, meaning great tasks take patience. At the heart of Luo life stood the Jodongo, the elders. They carried the fire of wisdom, guiding the young, settling disputes, reminding all that a man is not just himself. He is his clan, his people. When death came, the Luo did not only mourn, they performed Tero Buru, the funeral dance, for they knew that even as one spirit departs, life must be celebrated. The drums echoed both grief and resilience. But my children, the story does not end by the lake. The Luo became leaders. They became voices of freedom. In Kenya, one of their sons, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, stood tall in the fight for independence. Another, Raila Odinga, carried the torch of democracy. And far across the seas, the blood of the Luo touched the world through Barack Obama Sr., whose son became the first black president of the United States. The Luo spirit traveled beyond borders, carrying with it resilience, music, and pride. And so, my children, the Luo are not just a people of yesterday. They are a people of today and tomorrow. They are scholars in classrooms. They are farmers in the fields. They are artists with brush and drum. They are storytellers, just as I am now. Their journey from the Nile to Nam Lolwe is not only a tale of migration, it is a tale of identity, a tale of endurance, a tale of Africa's unbroken spirit. So remember, children of Africa, when you hear the waters of Lake Victoria whisper, when you see a fisherman cast his net at dawn, when you hear the beat of the ohangla drum, know this: the Luo story still lives, and it shall live for as long as the waters flow.